Right, ladies and gents, we're back. Thank you, that's great, awesome. And as I hoped, Dennis has got the RC30, the VFR 750 Honda. He started from pit lane, so he's officially last, and I can tell you one thing for nothing, that won't be where he finishes the race. Great to see that old bike, that classic GP bike, out on the track. I don't even want to know how much it's worth. They're always a bit of a punt when you're racing an old machine. Probably irreplaceable if you had to go and buy parts for it, but fantastic to see. So, we've got a real mixture of bikes out on the grid at the moment, out on the track. This class is like a mop-up class for everybody else that's turned up that doesn't fit into any of the other groups, but we do actually have some outstanding riders taking part. And just one guy I'd like to mention to you is the big fella from Invercargill, Chris McMeekin. He's riding the blue GSX 1100 Suzuki, and he literally wrestles that bike around the track. It's a big, heavy bike. It takes a long time to stop, but it doesn't seem to bother Chris McMeekin. Bike number 24. He's a regular on the street racing circuits, and it is a brute of a bike, but he masters it. Just like I always think of a matador wrestling a bull when I see Chris riding his bike. He had a bit of a breakdown yesterday, so it's great to see him back on the track. So Dennis O'Connor, here we go, this is lap 1, so Dennis O'Connor out in front, Kevin Goddard in second, bike number 38 on a TZ250. So we've got Dennis on a Ducati 900, a 250 Yamaha, Andrew Rudd on a Super Motard, in third spot Jordan Leslie on the RVF 400, John Rawcliffe on an FZR Yamaha, Chris McMeekin on the big Suzuki, and Dennis Charlotte's made up 4 places already on the RC30. So that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Give it a couple more laps and Dennis is likely to be up at the pointy end. But Dennis O'Connor on the 900 Ducati out front, lapping around 142, which is very respectable. Kevin Goddard on a little 250, lapping in the same speed. Andrew Rudd on the motard. That's an unusual thing to see motards and race bikes out on the track at the same time. But yeah, these things happen. We didn't have a class big enough for motards, so they bundled them all in together. But Andrew Rudd, who runs the Dyno Works business in Ashburton, has spent a lot of time racing and tuning bikes, knows his way around, and they obviously feel comfortable letting him out. He did well yesterday. I think he was third in one of the races. So an outstanding rider in his own field. So it is still Dennis Connor being hounded by Kevin Goddard, and Andrew Rudd third, Jordan Leslie fourth, John Rawcliffe fifth, Chris McMeekin up to sixth. 7, Dylan Gulliver, 8, Tarek Dean, and 9, Dennis Charlotte. So Dennis has made up 4 spots already. So just while we're waiting for these guys to come round again, ladies and gents, I just want to give you a little bit of a heads up. If you are part of a team here today and you hear me talking about your team and I get it wrong, that is not an unusual situation, because I don't have a lot of information to work on from here. So if I don't know it, I'll make it up or guess. Now, if you can put me right and give me the right information, that would be very well received. You certainly won't. I won't be grumpy about it, that's for sure. So come up and tell me if I make a mistake. When you go to commentary school, one of the things they teach you is how to keep talking with both feet in your mouth, which I have managed to perfect over the years. So if I get it wrong and you can make it right, please come up and tell me. I'm in the control tower, 2nd floor, so come and let me know. I've just had a note passed to me. I'd like to wish Ryan Rooster Carlton a happy birthday today, bike number 396. He's taking part in the F1 today, so happy birthday Ryan Rooster Carlton from Rooster Racing, the TR20 Dentures Plus race team. So we look forward to having a happy birthday for Ryan. I'm not sure if we're going to give him the bumps or not, but we'll try. So thanks to Ryan and his team, and happy birthday, mate. So Dennis O'Connor on the Ducati still out in front. Kevin Goddard coming up 2nd, very, very close behind, less than half a second. Andrew Rudd in 3rd, Joshua Levine and John Rawcliffe in 5th, Chris McMeek in 6th, Dylan Gulliver 7th, Dennis Charlotte's made up another place to 8th. He's lapping just over 2 seconds slower than the Ducati, but fast enough to currently put him in about 4th place by the end of the race. So that's an outstanding achievement from the dummy, starting from pit lane. So the white flag's out. This is the last lap. And the Ducati 900 being ridden by Dennis O'Connor is being hounded by the little TZ 250 Yamaha. So it's a win for Dennis O'Connor. Kevin Goddard less than half a second behind. Andrew Rudd in a good 3rd place. Jordan Levine in 4th. So many thanks to 360 Hygiene, who sponsored the Classics race today. 360 Hygiene, thank you very much for your support. We really appreciate it.